It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning.
We're live.
He threw me a curveball. We got coffee cups out here. Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, October 24th, 2019. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got coffee cups.
I was just saying, there are coffee cups sitting out in the middle of the set.
Oh, by the way, you're live.
By the way, you're live.
Don't you love it?
It's going to be one of them kind of days. I know it.
We're going to have some fun. Yeah, Doc Osgood's going to be our guest. Always a lot of fun with Doc Osgood. Hey, good morning, everybody. Get ready for some rain.
Yeah, it's coming.
Get ready for some rain, folks. Anyway, good morning. It's Thursday, October 24th, 7 a.m. and 7:01. And welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. Hope everybody's doing good today.
I am so far.
Yeah.
There's a lot of day left, though.
Yeah. And I think we got a little bit of rain coming according to the forecast.
That's what they're showing.
So that's what they're saying. Anyway, yes, we have coffee cups sitting out here. I don't know how they got there, but
From yesterday.
Yeah, we'll get them here in a minute. Anyway, Down on the Corner is brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee. That's why there's so many coffee cups around here, because we have the best coffee in town and a lot of people enjoy it. And as you heard in the introduction, there's 3 locations to serve you. We've got Balmer Boulevard, Baxter Regional Lobby, and we have 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. The best coffee in town is Brewed Awakening. I want to invite you to stop by any of the 3 locations and check them out. Of course, on Balmer Boulevard today is going to be a little bit busy at 7:02. Don't they have half day?
Yes. Well, they're getting out at like 2 o'clock today.
Okay, a little bit early.
And they're off tomorrow.
And off tomorrow.
Yep.
So there's your chance tomorrow to use the Balmer Boulevard area, because it won't be as busy tomorrow with no school. Anyway, Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Mochas, lattes, French vanilla, pumpkin spice, whatever you want. They've got it all. So check out any of the 3 locations for the best coffee in town.
And believe it or not, they have regular black coffee. So.
And we've got it here, too. Stop by and enjoy a cup of coffee with us sometime. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive. We're right next to the meat shop, just north of the meat shop. So come on by, have coffee with us. Sit over here by the jukebox and enjoy the show. So, love to have people stop by and have coffee with us. Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a great job. Check them out. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Right here in Mountain Home, talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Brad, Chris, anybody there can help you. And they take a big burden away. They handle it. They do it very well. Emergency situation, passing of loved one after a long illness, whatever it may be. Trust Roller Funeral Homes. Very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. They know what they're doing. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, there's so many people in our area that live with pain. It doesn't matter where or what hurts. It just goes on and on. Lord, my prayer today is to ask you to heal their pain. Something has to cause the pain. And I pray you help medical professionals find the source and stop that pain. In the last 40 to 50 years, we've become a pill-popping society. Some meds work, some meds cause addictions. Lord, my prayer today is help our people living in pain find the cure for the pain and help them be pain-free and pill-free. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
here it comes.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a little flat. It's Thursday.
Got a good beat, easy to dance, so I'll give it an 85.
It's because the rain's coming.
People say, what? If you're too young to remember American Bandstand, you won't know what I'm saying. Anyway, morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Let's take a look at the White River. Wow.
It's a nice shot this morning.
Wow. Look at that. The city. Can you see that, Doc? Look at that. The city all lit up. Right there. That cool? You see the White River coming in from...
Right enough where you can see everything. And
yeah.
See the lights on the bridge.
Wow. Cameras mounted in Marion County, Arkansas, looking in the Cotter, Arkansas, which across the river is Baxter County. You see a light flashing there at the railroad depot. See it down there in the... Yeah, it just went out.
That was a car that went around.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I was watching the headlights. It came down around the bottom side and then
turned.
did
it came under the trestle then over there?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's another one.
You can log in to retiretoarkansas.net and you can go to the live cam and you can see this what we have here on the air. And it also has a little camera icon so you can take a picture of it, use it for a desktop or send it off to somebody.
Pretty cool to look at when there's lightning and stuff going on outside. You can see it all across the sky. It's pretty neat.
You bet. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team for all your real estate needs, Arkansas or Missouri, from Marshall to Mountain Home to Mountain View, Gainesville, West Plains. They have the team assembled and ready to help you today. So give them a call, 870-405-0793. Linda is a professional stager. Excuse me. So when you list your home with the Z-Team, Linda can come in and give it that certain eye appeal for, ooh, I like that. And so that's why they have so many awards, because of their customer service and their dedication to the real estate business. So Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. They bring you the morning weather each and every day. So right now we're looking at 52 degrees in Flippin in Mountain Home, 51 at Harrison, 52 at Yeville, 51 in Salem, Arkansas, 52 at Calico Rock. Mountain View's a little bit warmer at 54. St. Louis a little bit cooler at 49. Same at Poplar Bluff. West Plains at 51. 50 at Branson. But 36 in Watford City, North Dakota. A little bit chilly up there today. On the radar, we're kind of like the focal point of the country right now because we have rain in Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, and Arkansas. A little bit coming up in, it's already out past Cleveland, Ohio, north of Rochester, up around Ottawa, Canada.
You want to put that in motion?
Well, I thought I had it going once. I guess it stopped. There we go.
See which way it's traveling.
And so, Oklahoma getting a lot of shower activity. Let me back up. Oklahoma getting a lot of rain right now. West central Arkansas and northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, and southeast Kansas with some showers. I'm going to zoom in there. Highways affected be Interstate 49, Highway 62, 412 west. A little bit on I-40 around the Fort Smith area. Other than that, all the highways are clear. 62, 412 east is clear. Highway 67, 167 from Little Rock to Batesville and on up into Poplar Bluff, Missouri is clear. Highway 65 will start getting some shower activity around Boone County and a little bit farther south. Other than that, the interstates are in pretty good shape. Interstate 40 east towards Memphis. I-40 between Little Rock and Russellville, that's where the dry spot is. Other than that, it's going to be wet on I-40 west of Conway here in a little bit. I-30 towards Texarkana in good shape as well. Moving on up into Missouri, you can see Jefferson City getting some shower activity on Highway 63 and Highway 50. It will affect Interstate 70 here in a little bit north of Kansas City on 70. I-44 is going to be really, really wet. Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon going to be wet. It's going to be wet always St. Louis, I'm afraid, here in a little while. Interstate 70 going to Columbia to St. Louis is in good shape. I-55 coming in from Cape Girardeau to St. Louis, no problems there. I want to zoom this in a little closer, pick up. The shower activity just coming into Rolla, so the showers are still about 100 miles out of St. Louis. So far in Illinois, nothing showing up right there. You see Interstate 55, Interstate 70, I-64 East St. Louis, Illinois, east of Mount Vernon in good shape. You see Interstate 24 at I-57 down here just around the Carbondale down to Carroll, Illinois area. Going to be a rainy day. Here's what we have. So far, no watches or warnings for us or Missouri. A little bit of a flood advisory in western Kentucky, southwestern Indiana, and extreme southeastern Illinois. Right now, nothing for Arkansas or Missouri. We do have a hard freeze warning in West Texas. We have a frost advisory in Kentucky, North and South Carolina right now. 7-day forecast for today, showers likely, 60% today, tonight, 40% on Friday, 60% on Friday night, 70% on Saturday. Temperatures range a high of 55 all the way through to high of 57 on Saturday, lows 45, 46 degrees. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low of 44. Then Sunday, sunny and 65. Monday, 60 degrees on Monday with sunshiny skies. With the rain, pollen count's going to be 0.4. Ragweed still hanging on, folks. It's just, got it, you know. But ragweed's still causing a 0.4. Anyway, checking iDrive Arkansas, we can check the highways here. We do have an accident that has popped up since I logged this in. Accident on exit 73 in Springdale, Interstate 49, northbound lane on the outside lane there. Another accident here in Little Rock. exit 152 on I-40. And I know some people, well, I ain't going to Little Rock, I ain't going to Fayetteville. Well, this is how you use iDrive Arkansas. It'll tell you what's going on, so you can plan your trip a little bit more safely there. Check Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee from this point. Speaking of Missouri, it looks like everything's in good shape up here. And what's this right here? Got a little discoloration on that highway right there. Do you see that, Scooter?
Yeah.
Right here on 160, there's a difference there in the green line here, and I'm not seeing the scale. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Everything seems to be in good shape. Just going to be a wet, wet day.
There you go.
So they'll be updating the drought monitor. We may look at that tomorrow, and they'll update that about 9 o'clock our time later this morning. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. retiredtoarkansas.net. Did I cover it all? Did I get everything in there?
I think so.
I got it. All right. Community Calendar is brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2. Saturday till 11.
It is Thursday. We've got the twos for breakfast. 2 pancakes, 2 sausage and bacon, 2 eggs, only $5.88. And for lunch, we got one of your favorites, open-faced turkey breast.
Oh, yeah.
Comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread. It's only $6.88.
So good.
Great meal, great price.
Can't
Go
beat
in there, grab a cup of coffee, have you a slice of pie, kick back, enjoy life a little bit. That's what it's all about.
It's a lot of fun.
You got it.
Yeah, go down to Old Time. This is going to be a good day. Go down to Old Time. It starts raining, sit there out and just sit there and watch it rain, have a cup of coffee, pie.
There you go. Grab you something to eat. These two are the same thing, pretty much. So he came by and dropped that off, so I figured.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, he told me. What do we got here? Iron Horse Disciples. Fall Fun Rally 3-day event. Friday, October 25th. Meet and greet 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock at Twin Lakes Baptist Church in the Hope Center. Hot dogs and soda will be available. October 26th, which is Saturday. KSU ride to Twin Lakes Thunder Rally. Meet back at Twin Lakes Baptist Church by 12:15 with KSU for Peel Ferry Fun Ride. 5 o'clock dinner and show provided by Jenny Crownover, followed by the Roy Orbison Tribute. Takes place at Twin Lakes Baptist Church. And then October 27th, breakfast from 8 to 10. They'll be serving biscuits and gravy, followed by worship with One Accord at 10:30. And Russell Papa Bear Stewart, National Vice President for Iron Horse Disciples, sharing the word. Have you ever heard of Iron Horse Disciples?
I have from him.
Have you? Yeah. I've heard a little bit about it. What you got there, Scooter?
All right, we still got the escape room going on there at the Calico Rock Museum. If you've never done an escape room, you basically get a group of people, about 4 to 6 people, and you get put in a room, and you got to figure out how to get out of it. This one's devoted around Halloween time, so it's going to be going from October 26th through November 2nd, and they will be closed on Sunday. And the theme is a deadly zombie virus has broken out, and your group is now trapped in a room with an infectious human. And you got 30 to 45 minutes to try to find your way out. So they're going to be running it daily from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and on Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. But you need to give them a call. It's 870-297-6100 and book you a time slot because they've only got one group going through every 30, 45 minutes. So
okay. It's going to be fun.
Call over there. It's a lot of fun. It's only $10 a person. If you got a group of 6, they'll do it for $50, so they give you a discount. It's a lot of fun. Good family event.
Today is the inaugural day for the bunker, helping our heroes at First Baptist Church and Mountain Homes Christian Life Center. It kicked off at 6:30 this morning, continues through 9 a.m. You can run over there right now. They'll have a guest speaker for you and a lot of information for veterans. Also, Twin Lakes Thunder Rally is today. Thunder Rally, 8 a.m. Well, it shows it for a whole month. Okay. Benefit for the Bob Davis Veterans Center, October 24th through the 27th. They've got it November 27th on one line and October on the other. Admission is free. There'll be vendors, games, band, bike show, beer garden, car show, all day Saturday, Baxter County Fairgrounds. For more information, 404-6556.
Wrestling season has kicked off for both the youth and the high schools. So if you're interested in youth wrestling, you can go by the Guyberry Gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 6 to 8, and they will get you hooked up in youth wrestling. Youth wrestling takes them from 5 years old on up to 14, boys or girls. High school's going as well, and we've actually added girl wrestling this year. It was sanctioned this year in Arkansas, and we've already got 14 girls as of now that have signed up, so we're going to have a pretty good team. So if you're interested in, even at the high school level and getting into wrestling, whether you're a boy or girl, go up to the high school gym. We practice from 3:30 to 5 every day at the high school gym, so you can just go up there and talk to us, and we'll get you lined up.
VFW Post 3246 dance tonight at 6:30 to 10 o'clock. Jerry Hopper Band will be playing. They'll start playing at 6:30. Come on out and have some fun at the VFW Post. And the kitchen will be open until 8 o'clock. And it says the canteen will be open for drink purchases. Takes place VFW Post 3246. How's that?
Got one more thing. The football-wise, 8th and 9th grade Bomber football is playing their final game. This is their last game. It'll be down in Dardanelle. They're playing against Dardanelle. It should be a tough game to end the season with, so we're kind of excited. They've done very well both 8th and 9th have done very well this year. So
go get them, Bombers.
Kind of nice to see them. I think they're about ready to wrap it up too, so I understand that. OFA is doing their tournament Saturday. Their final end of the year OFA tournament. It'll be going on. Yeah. It'll be going on all day Saturday right here on the Bomber Field.
Yep.
I believe the final games are going to start at 6 at night. And in between the two finals, Air Evac will fly in and land on the field, present the game ball, and make a big deal out of it.
That'll be fun.
So everybody's welcome to go and watch and sport. Have a good time.
You bet. All right. I think we got it covered.
I think
Time for a
that's
break.
it.
Dr. Charles Osgood here. Always enjoy having the doc here, so stick around. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7. Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
7:20, Dr. Charles Osgood's our guest today. Always like having Dr. Osgood here. He's my chiropractor.
Yeah, always
Has
like
been for 10 years or better.
Yeah, always like being on the show. It's fun.
Yep.
Talk about what we can do for folks, and hopefully we can help some people out, because a lot of people don't know what chiropractors do, and they have been told certain things, and usually those things are wrong, and so we like to just we just like to clear up misinformations and let you know what we're doing at the office. And one of the biggest things has been laser therapy.
Amen to that.
And
preach on, brother, man.
Yeah, and you've been a benefit to that. You've seen what it can do, and this latest round that you've had with your knee has been pretty darn successful so far. You had an episode where that knee really started giving you some problems, and then we started using it recently on it, and it's, well, you can talk about it if you want to tell them what the
I just have this one spot. I just have this one spot on the inside of the left knee, and it just feels like a knife blade in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, at one point I was sitting in this very chair. Scooter was over here, and Gil, the owner of the TV station, came in and we were talking. I said, I can't get up. I mean, I was hurting so bad.
Yeah.
Literally, Gil had an antenna mast in the back room. I used that for a cane to get.
Yeah, and you had been walking with a cane for a little while too, just to try to stabilize it.
So I've seen, and of course, I'm a big fan of physical therapy. I've worked with my therapist, and we've discussed the laser with the therapy, and it's helped. But I can tell a big difference
in the pain.
In that therapy.
Yeah.
In that laser. This is back. We did this July or August of last year.
Yeah, I think so.
And this is already this is online. This is what the laser looks like. And at that time, you said, "You got any discomfort?" I said, "Yeah, I can't reach my coffee cup." That was about it.
Yeah.
But
doesn't hurt, and it you might feel a little warmth in the beginning. That's about all you're gonna feel, but it really does a great job for most chronic pain and knee problems. We have foot problems that do real well with it.
And the commercial's got a shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder, exactly. That gentleman in the commercial, he had shoulder pains for years because he was weightlifting, and he could never get rid of this deltoid pain that he had. And finally we tried the laser on him, and it went away.
Yep.
He had not had a problem with it. So,
I was noticing, let's see, my last therapy session would have been, what's today, Thursday? I think it went in Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in Nashville over the weekend. And I thought, that knee ain't near as swollen as it's been, And I thought, wow.
Yeah. And that's really the job. That's really the job that it does. Is it works with the cellular function, and improves and increases cellular activity and the metabolism of the cell, and in doing so, it reduces inflammation.
Here's a picture of what the laser device actually looks like right here.
Yep.
This is, looks like a robot coming at you.
Right. Yeah, and what it does is it has 3 laser heads working all at the same time in unison, and different frequencies, so that it can cover just a broad spectrum of what needs to be taking place when it comes to the healing process and what it does for this metabolism of the cells and getting rid of the toxins and all of the waste products that are in the cell. It just speeds up that whole process and speeds up the process of healing. And so actually it's been used by surgical centers post-surgery so that they can help speed the healing process after surgery. But it's great for chronic pain, and in fact it has FDA approval for chronic low back pain and for plantar fasciitis. That doesn't mean that's all we use it for, but that's one thing. It actually went through FDA approval and jumped through all the hoops to be able to get to that too. So
I want to encourage folks, Doc, I was watching Springfield, Missouri. They've had a lot of overdoses.
Oh yeah.
And of course they're not coming out and saying, well, it was this or this. We've got people on a lot of meds.
Yeah, it's
Thankfully,
true.
I'm not.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, if you can get off them and stay off them, that's better for you. I mean,
Yeah, I'm going to use that same old analogy I've had. If I had to air up my left front tire every day before getting here, I can either keep airing up the tire. I can go to my tire shop and have the tire fixed or replaced.
Yeah. Why not fix the problem?
Fix the problem.
Instead of, putting a Band-Aid on it all the time. And what we really specialize in is pain, and getting that pain under control. Typically, a lot of pain, spinal pain, muscular pain, pain with joints is going to be due to dysfunction somewhere. And the pain is just their signal that something is wrong.
I've actually heard people that have pain pumps.
Yeah, they get implants put in their spine, and it's pretty extreme. That's pretty extreme. And
what can be done? I mean, could that be eliminated possibly through either chiropractic or laser, perhaps?
We've been able to save people from surgery all the time.
Yeah.
Being able to have all of these different techniques that we use: laser, we've got the ultrasound, we've got electric muscle stim, we've got massage therapy, and adjusting. The main point of chiropractic is adjustments, and adjustments, what they do is they improve function of joints.
Which means you're getting everything realigned, right?
You're getting things moving that weren't moving before properly. And usually it's due to old injuries that you've had. I don't know how many times I've taken x-rays of people and their neck issues, and they'll have an old whiplash injury. And I'll ask them, have you been having headaches? And 9 times out of 10, yeah, I've been having headaches for years. And then we start working on those people and getting that dysfunction to improve because of old injuries. Headaches go away.
That was my mom.
Yeah.
You remember, she complained of headaches for 30 years.
Yeah. And we get rid of those things.
You need to go see my chiropractor. Oh, he can't do anything. How do you know? Well, I just know. Well, why not? Well, because my dad had headaches too. Well, maybe he needed to see my chiropractor.
Because I take pills.
But he died in 1965.
Because I take pills and that's what fixes it. And it doesn't. It just doesn't.
Finally, I got her. Come on, you're going to go see Doc.
Yeah, fixed it.
Yeah, 3 years, headache free.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where you don't know what you don't know, and if you've never been to a chiropractor before, you will not know that.
He comes out with this big stick and whack, 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 whack. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you won't know.
It is the most comfortable.
And it feels good. It feels good afterwards. You get off the table and you're like, oh, I can move again and things work right again. Yeah. And it's a simple process of us just taking our hands and putting it on the areas that are stuck and not moving and releasing that vertebrae that's not moving right. And it's gentle and it's easy. And if you've been living with pain for years, why would you jump to surgery, or why would you just do drugs? Why not do something that's going to actually improve function?
Because we need to understand that, like, let's use my knee for example. Okay, I could take ibuprofen, or I could take Tylenol, or maybe a couple of Bare aspirin, and it might take the pain away.
Right.
but it's not solving the problem.
Right.
The nail is still in the tire, so to
Right.
speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the inflammation's still there, and that's what is causing the pain, typically from the spine too, because when you have a vertebrae that gets locked from injury or whatever, it stays stuck, and then over time it starts to create inflammation around the joint, and that inflammation irritates the nerves that control the muscles, and then the muscles start spasming, and then you'll go to...
So there's a domino effect?
There's a domino effect.
Really?
And then what you'll do is you'll go to lift something, and you'll put some strain on it, and then you bite down on that nerve even more and irritate it even more, and then that just makes the muscle spasm even more and tighten up more. So it's just got like this endless loop that takes place. And if you cut that loop by adjusting the vertebrae, that's the causative factor, then you remove that inflammation around that joint, and then the spasm starts to die down and go away, and you have normal again, and that's what your normal nerve function is, what you're restoring basically. Yeah, it's a lot to it, but chiropractic takes care of so many different things,
And it's so affordable.
and it does, and insurance covers chiropractic care, Medicare covers chiropractic care, Blue Cross, even our kids covers chiropractic care. So we have a lot of kids who come in, especially with sports type injuries and sports problems that.
Don't most sports teams have a chiropractor?
Most sports teams have a chiropractor that work with them. So. If you have a kid in sports, say you're having issues with them, they had a little injury, you don't want them to lose time from being, in the game. You'd rather not have them out if they don't have to. Mm-hmm. We can check their issues and see what's going on, and typically we'll adjust them and get them functioning properly, and they can keep playing right on.
Keep on going.
Yeah,
Good.
so it's not something that we try not to take you out of the game if you don't have to be.
Good.
So.
Coming up on 7:32, time for another break. Visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Be right back. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
In 2014, I had back surgery, and I had always been told that chiropractic care, once you have that, is not possible. After coming up here to see Doc Osgood, I've learned just how much it is helpful. And I find now that I can do a lot more activities like mowing the yard, or even my job as a sports reporter. Going to the games is not a problem anymore. I don't have near the problem that I used to. And as I keep progressing, I think it'll get better and better.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Have you ever noticed?
$7:35, visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. And let me go back up here on the website so people can see where's home here.
Oh, let's see. I think you're on the other site. You're on.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There we go.
Home screen.
There we go.
It's pretty user-friendly, and it's got a couple of circles down there when you scroll down that you can click on for information.
Okay, here's chiropractic care. Let's take a look at this one right here.
Talks about the
your techniques.
What we use in the office, the things that we do for that Cox flexion distraction is one of the best things I've seen for lower back issues. We use that on everybody who's got low back problems because what it does is it is a form of traction. It's a form of spinal decompression, and it does not take 30 minutes to do a session. It's only done in a couple of minutes, and so right before your adjustment you get that done and you get spinal decompression along with your adjustment basically.
Really?
And so
explain traction to me.
Traction is just pulling straight apart on the vertebrae. You know, you're trying to get the disc to draw itself back off of the nerve, to take pressure off of the nerve. If you've got a bulging disc or something like that, a lot of times we'll use traction. Well, we use the Cox flexion distraction, which will take care of that more gently than a straight traction does. All it does is it flexes, so it draws it apart by flexing your spine, and it's a lot easier on you. And it's just it's quicker too. I mean, it does a really good job in a short amount of time. So we do that on everybody who's got bad disc issues in the lower back, and have tremendous results with that too.
You know what comes to mind is the Andy Griffith episode where they got Barney in the closet with this thing around.
Oh yeah,
remember that one?
The hanging traction. Yeah, you can use those too. I mean, it does.
That's so mid-60s though.
Yeah, I mean, and there are those that are still being used, and those devices we even sell them in our office.
Really?
You can, I mean, you hang them on the door, and you can kind of lift your head a little bit, but it's just for getting the discs to open and to kind of pull apart and to get them off of the nerve root. Are the discs supposed to float,
basically, or
the discs are in between each of the vertebrae, and they're the cushion to keep pressure off of the nerve that exits that vertebrae. And sometimes those discs compress, or they bulge, and when they bulge they compress too, and they'll irritate that nerve root there. And when you traction it,
in them?
Yeah, the discs have cartilage with a center that has little, like a squishy material in it, and when you pull apart on them, it just draws that disc back in and off of the nerve basically. So yeah, we use that technique for all of our low back issues, and it's done wonders for people. So
let's talk a little bit about foot pain, foot misalignment. the foot, the ankle, the knees, the hips.
Yeah, all those things can be misaligned.
Yeah.
And they get adjusted too. We can adjust all of those things. We also use a scanning device that will tell you if your foot has issues with the arch supports. There's actually 3 arches in the foot, and it'll measure every one of those arches, and it'll tell us if you need things like orthotics to help support those arches and get the pressure off, of the fallen arch.
Right.
And it'll bring those back up where they need to be, so that it will take pressure off of knees and hips, and will also affect your lower back. A lot of times,
the type of shoe that you choose, how important is that?
It's important, but the problems with just regular shoes anyway, no matter what type of athletic shoe you buy or whatever, it's going to have an basic medial arch support, right in the inside of that foot, but it's not going to have the outside arch support and the middle arch support. And that's what the orthotics that we have in the office will do for you, is it'll take all those arches and raise them all up to where they're all giving you a good suspension in that foot. And when you do that, it takes the roll out of the foot and it kind of brings it back where it should be. And so you will stand straighter, your knees will be straighter, your hips will be straighter, and that's one of the things that we do in our exam that we do when we do a nerve scan and we do X-rays. We also do the foot scans. It's all for $37. We do that all just for a really low amount of money, so that we can concentrate on the care that you need rather than the diagnosis.
I mean, it's amazing. It really is.
Well, the things that we can do are, there's just so many different things that we can do. Every joint in the body has a function and can dysfunction. So we can adjust every joint in the body and make it function properly again like it's supposed to. And people's knee problems, like you say, foot problems, all those things can be adjusted. And like I said before, the plantar fasciitis, where you have pain across the bottom of the foot, has been doing really well with laser therapy too.
Good.
So we do that a lot too.
I took shots in the heel for that many years ago.
Right. And people, think they're going to have surgery or things like that. Well, we can a lot of times do this and keep people from having to have the shots or the surgery. So it does real well that way too. Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to encourage folks to call Dr. Charles Osgood. We've got to try to stay positive here and upbeat, but and telling people there is a way to alleviate some pain. But let's review all of this stuff with the pain meds.
Yeah.
Some are necessary.
Sure. I mean, there's certain times where you have so much pain you need something to help take care of it.
But in some situations, it can be corrected because you get to the source of the pain.
And more, that's what the government wants you to do anyway. Is they're moving more towards getting away from the opioid problem and going towards alternative health care. And that's what we're not even really considered alternative anymore. I don't think. I think we're pretty much
mainstream,
pretty much standard. I mean, most people use chiropractors, and there's a few people who still don't, and those people, that's if you don't, then you should try it, because if you're just living with pain, it's not a good existence.
No, I just don't be afraid of it.
No.
And let's go back to almost 10 years ago, 8, 9, 10 years ago, and I'd been mowing grass. He said, "Dale, you need to come see me."
Yeah.
Well, you know how it can be. Well. Now I'm glad I did. I mean, my goodness, what a difference.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Most people, when they first come in, they're like, man, why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
Sure.
And don't be like that person, because the more time goes by, 10 years goes by, more 10 years of damage is starting to be created. And you get more disc decay, you get more degeneration, and the bones start to degenerate, and you don't want that to happen. If we can keep the bone healthy by keeping it adjusted and keeping it working like it's supposed to, you don't have to end up with disc decay and disc degeneration to a degree that you would without chiropractic care.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking back early February 1963, my dad was rear-ended, and it hit the back of the car, spun it around the left rear fender, hit the stop sign, and he had this neck brace. Remember those neck braces where you look this and all you could do is roll your eyeballs? Mm-hmm. Had he done chiropractic back then,
yeah, he probably would have healed up real well.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have had any of the issues in later years, because goodness, that was 1963, so he wasn't even 30 years old yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The advances that we have made in the last 50 years when it comes to what we can do. We use as much technology as we can in our office, and one of those things is the laser therapy. But mainly when it comes to actual chiropractic care, it's about hands-on. It's about putting our hands on you and getting those bones to adjust, getting the spine to move like it should again.
Yep.
And like we said before, it is not painful to do. It feels good. Typically, you'll feel instant relief after your adjustment, and you're going to thank yourself for actually coming in.
You're right. Well, I'm glad I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Coming up on 746, more with the doc right after this.
Every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox, safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When I grow up,
748. Let's have some fun.
Talk about politics. How about those?
What did Trump do now? Did he failed to rewind a VHS tape back in 1991 when he turned back to Blockbuster?
They'll find just about anything they can.
Mm-hmm.
And just what bugs me is just how shady and behind the scenes this so-called impeachment is going on. It's if it was a true impeachment, it would be all above board, both houses, everybody be voting on it. All it is right now is the Democrats trying to do whatever they can to...
It's a railroad job again.
Yeah, and make him look bad. That's all they're wanting to do, because there's an election coming up, and they want to just make him look bad as much as possible. So,
but how much damage are they doing to themselves?
A lot. They don't realize it.
I mean, you know, in the state of Arkansas, the Democrat Party, the Arkansas Democrats are like nearly $100,000 in debt.
Yeah.
To the point where they're lowering their, what do you get, the fees to run.
Yeah. And that's because people are leaving the party. They're leaving the party in droves. They're like, this is not what we want.
And
so,
just the stuff they're coming up with. You know, what's this Beto, hypernescent, Beto
O'Rourke.
Yeah. Okay, so he wants to remove the tax exemption from churches if they don't go along with same-sex marriage. I was talking to some people, and I've been involved in churches all my life, and they've got budgets. But here's what a lot of people don't realize. They help so many people outside of the church.
Yeah, that's true.
So what if that comes through? Churches start filing their income tax, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you've got $1 million budget, blah, 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 and overall you gave $800,000 away to other people. What's going to happen to these guys when these churches start getting tax refunds?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, church should not be messed with. I mean, that's in the Constitution. It's a separation there, and they're protected. So.
And the church is not preaching anything other than what's in the Scripture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Then
it's really not the government business what a church preaches.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
But he's trying to control it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you get the gun issue.
Right. Which that's never going to change. So, I mean, you know, we had the Republicans actually walked into the closed door meeting that the Democrats
I've not heard what happened after that.
Yeah, it was actually, I commend him for it. It was led by the, I guess, representative from Florida.
Yeah.
And he just went in there and said, we're going to sit down and we're going to listen. We're going to we don't want to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that, and they kind of rushed out of the room and did... You know, it's like the cockroaches when you turn the lights on, and they're just like running for cover. They don't want you to see what they're doing.
Sounds like Obamacare.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember
it's
that
just not.
issue?
Yeah, I mean, that
Like,
was all closed back
quarter to
door.
1 in the morning on Christmas Eve, and they're trying to get this Obamacare crap
Yeah,
through.
all back rooms and backroom deals, and it's just not cool. It's not cool.
You know, I think the impeachment proceedings has to be, I think it's initiated by the House, and then it has to be approved by the Senate.
Yeah, and they haven't done any of that.
No.
All they're doing is interviewing people. And so, to me, that's not an actual impeachment. You're not doing impeachment proceedings. You're calling it that, but that's not what it is. Not what you're doing.
Is that more of a scare tactic?
It's just to make him look bad. That's all it is. It's just so they can say they're impeaching him while it's time to vote.
Here's an example. Back when Barack Obama was president, you know, we've had a couple of refineries. All of a sudden, the refinery just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? We had 1 or 2 in his 8 years.
Yeah.
Gasoline prices would go back up. They'd go back up. They got, in 2008, I was in Indianapolis, Indiana. I paid $4.03 a gallon.
Oh, yeah.
$4.03 at Walmart with the discount.
Prices were high, man.
Woo.
I remember.
Now, we had this attack. Who attacked the refinery in, was it in Iraq or Iran? Remember that about 3 weeks ago?
Oh, wasn't it Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it was.
What did gas prices do? They said, gas prices are going to go up. They went up about 8 cents and came back down.
Yeah, it wasn't really bad.
That's
because we have our own source now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're using our own source.
But I paid $2.27 in Mountain Home. I paid $2.27 in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I paid about $2.24 in Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah. It's fairly stable. I mean, it's really, to have our own source of oil that we're using is really, I think, stabilized that for us anyway.
Yeah.
it may not be helping OPEC, but we don't really need to help OPEC. We've helped OPEC for how many years?
And look what they did to us after we helped them.
Yeah. So I think we need to be as energy independent as we can.
So,
and that helps.
If you were in California, how would you solve some of the wildfire issues? Would you go against the environmentalists who go out there and put the fire breaks in? Like they're trying to?
What they really need to do is they need to do what you're supposed to do with a forest, and that's control burns. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you keep forest fires under control.
So now they've got, 800,000 people, they're shutting the power off again?
Yeah, that's what I think is really extremely funny, because the power company gets sued. So what does the power company do? Well, we're not going to get sued again. We'll just cut your power.
We'll shut the power off. In the meantime, the winds are going to blow the lines down.
Right. We'll just cut your power.
But you got the brush out here for our lines to short out, and so that's what caused. So we're going to shut the power off.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to sue us. We're going to just shut your power off.
It'd be easier to clear the brush. Mow your grass.
Why don't you just
rake your leaves?
Why don't you get rid of the stuff that's causing the fires? That's seems pretty simple, but nothing simple in California.
No. Back to chiropractic. Dr. Charles Osgood, check out the website. And when you go to the website that Scooter's showing up on the screen, I believe.
It's mountainhomechiro.com.
And right here, email us. I don't know if you see that.
The wrong screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
Email us at the top.
Email us right there. That goes directly to you.
Right to me. Mm-hmm. Any questions you have about what we can do for you, that's the place to go, because I answer them directly. I get those, I get 2 or 3 a week, just asking me. And it's good because I can it's nothing that anybody else sees. You can ask me whatever you want. So, and you can also get an appointment there. You can request an appointment there at the top. And you can call, and we have great staff who are friendly, and they love to help and are excited about their jobs, being able to help other people and help them feel better.
They do it very well.
And they do a really, really, really good job. So.
And it doesn't matter what age.
No.
And I want to encourage people, seriously. If you're in pain and it's just, I dread getting out of bed, I dread doing this, I can't do this, stop the can'ts. You can go see Doc Osgood. And there's a good chance he can help alleviate the pain.
It's true. And, so many people, they worry that maybe their insurance isn't going to cover or whatever. Medicare covers chiropractic care.
There you go.
And it does a really good job at paying the bills when it comes to what we do. So there are certain things they don't pay for, but what we do is we tell you up front, exactly what we're going to do and what you might be having to pay for and what you're not. But like I said, that initial exam, x-rays and scans and everything, $37.
Can't beat that.
And that's going to give you all the information you need to be able to figure out what's going on.
And folks, just personal testimonial here. It works. It helps. Oh.
Made a difference for you, huh?
Big difference. Big difference. It helps. Yeah. You're over here shaking your head.
Yeah. I've been there. I was one with the ruptured disc and having to,
Well, we're back in the Mountain Talk days. Is that what you had? Was that a disc?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
And it had the nerve pinched, and they had to get the nerve released, and it had my whole right arm where I couldn't use it.
Yep. And we were able to help you to a degree, but then there was some that we couldn't quite get. So there are cases like that too, where there's some that you just can't quite get to. So you have to do something else. But
biggest thing was had been my ribs.
Yeah, when we get the rib adjusted, exactly.
Okay, 2 ribs that were out.
Yeah, when you get a rib out of place,
really?
Yeah, it can hurt all the way around, and it feels like sometimes you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, that's when it initially happened. That's what it felt like. I hit the ground. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't catch my breath. My wife's like holding the phone with 911. Huh?
How did you knock ribs out of place?
Sneezed.
Yeah, that's all it takes sometimes. Just
are you kidding?
Pressure of the sneeze will just pop them out.
I
just
sneezed,
kind of pop out.
went down. That was it.
Yeah. And
called Osgood next morning. I said, listen, I got to be at a wrestling tournament. What can you do? He's like, come in, let's see. And took off my coat, and he's like, oh yeah, you're out.
we put our hand behind it and just kind of and pop them back in place, and they
kind of moves them around a little bit, make sure that they're good where they're at, and they're going to stay in.
And you get a lot of relief when they get adjusted. You're like, I can breathe again.
It's hard to breathe the whole time it's out. I mean, it was terrible.
Wow.
Another amazing thing that we can do.
Wow. A lot of information, folks.
I didn't get stuck at the doctors, them giving me stuff, saying, hey, you got to be in bed for blah, blah, blah. You got to do this. He put it in. I got in the car. I headed to my tournament.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it went.
That's right.
Oh.
And then we set up an appointment for Monday in case it came out again.
Yeah.
That's easy to have to get.
425-4424 is the number to call. Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, right across from Affordable Insurance.
Right down the street.
Yep. 10 seconds. Final thought.
Don't live with pain. I mean, that's it. Don't think that that's what you've got to do, and you've got to take these meds, cover them up, and you got to take these anti-inflammatories and hope it goes away, because there's a reason for it, and we can fix it.
Speaking of going away, we got to. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.